Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike. Today we are doing another speed paint. So yeah guys, today I decided to draw Beary because that is what you guys voted for in the community tab. So thank you guys so much to everybody that voted. It always helps me out and I really do appreciate it. And yeah, now I will say this was the longest piece that I've ever created. This one took 4 hours and 6 minutes, but if I'm not counting the actual footage that I used, it took 3 hours and 55 minutes. So yeah, this one was very stressful for me. I was working on the code for the longest time because the wrinkles were not turning out the way that I wanted them to. So yeah, I had to improve on the way that I draw wrinkles in the clothing because sometimes I feel like I go overboard with them, but then other times I feel like I don't. So yeah, at first I was going to give Beary like a different colored lab coat, but I decided to keep it white, because I wanted to keep it simple and classic, of course, because that's the classic style of Beary. I'm glad that Minition actually updated this so I could give him more character to his character. So yeah, that was awesome. Now with the lining and everything, at first I was going to go for like these really thick lines. Now I was actually messing around a lot with the line size. I felt like it was looking very strange to me. I don't know why. That's the thing. When I stopped doing art for like about a week or so, it just messes with me, and I'm like, oh great, now I had to get back on this. Like, how did I do this before? And yeah, so I do forget some things, but then when I draw and just draw again, I do like remember some things. So yeah, I should do art more often, like just in my free time, just so I don't forget the skills that I've obtained in other pieces, because the other two pieces that I've done previously, Doggy and Willow, look very different from my other ones, and I've been getting better, and I felt like I was not doing as well as I should be, because it's been a couple days since I did my last piece. So yeah, thank you to everybody that's been supporting the series. I really do appreciate it, and it's been just so much fun. So yeah. Now I will say the layers didn't get as confusing on this one as other pieces, so I was happy about that. I really wanted to do something different with the shading, and yeah, that is going to be coming up pretty soon. Right now we are currently working on Beary's shirt and pants, and this was actually really strange to me because I was like, okay, I had to find the right size for it, but I wasn't really sure on how I wanted to incorporate it, if I wanted to make it look wrinkly, or if I just wanted to be a square. So yeah, on the legs sorry, the legs also were very difficult to make for me for some reason. Again, I had not drawn in I want to say 4 days, so yeah, I just decided to get back to it. I actually did this piece earlier than I usually do with my other characters, so yeah, this one was, I would say, the one that I was working the hardest on. I don't think I've ever worked harder on one than I did with this one. So yeah, I will say the end result of it kind of looks a little messy to me. Like, I feel like I could have did better with some things. And let's just say it is really difficult to draw hands, okay? I'm not even gonna lie. Like, there were so many times where I was just like, okay, this is looking terrible. I don't know how I'm going to get past this part, because yeah, the way Beary holds his weapon is very strange. I will say that, hopefully someday I get better at drawing hands, but right now it didn't come out the best as I wanted to. I mean, it doesn't look absolutely just terrible, but like I could have did better. So yeah, that's something that I was struggling with. Another thing is the way that the legs are made in this piece. They look like he's about to fall back. And yeah, so I have made a lot of mistakes on this one, a lot of flaws, and I'm hoping to get better with that. And yeah, again, my style is thick lines. I just love making thick lines because, I don't know, it makes it pop out more, and I had to do like this nice outline for like the character, like matching their color. I don't know, like it feels more natural and it looks better to me. So yeah, that's personally why I like using the same type of colors, the same like color range for the piece, I guess you could say, on the characters. And yeah, but I'm currently drawing the hand right here. I did so much erasing and redoing everything. I was messing with layers a lot. I had to move it, and I had to flip it and translate it and just do everything. Okay, it sounds very confusing, I know, but it was not an easy thing at all. And I just I decided to leave it alone and then shade and then come back to it once I decided to shade, because I knew I had to flip it around because it was the wrong way. Okay, it looked like he was like messing with the guitar, like he was just playing guitar. So yeah, but now we are currently moving on to the eyes. I will say these were actually a lot of fun to make. I wanted to go like a similar route with the eyes like I did with Doggy, but this time I put a little more like, you know, shine, or like I guess you say glistening into his eyes. So yeah, at first I was going to give him the same shape for the infected eye, like, but yeah, I thought that would look very natural, but it did not look natural at all. It looked very messy, so I just decided to do like the classic, you know, piggy eye that you usually see. And I don't know why, but I had to redo this so many times because it was not looking good at all. And then I finally, you know, figured out the right shape because I didn't want it to look too big or too small. So yeah. Now we are currently moving on to his nose. I wasn't sure how I wanted to do his nose. Of course, like I want to, like, you know, make it look like a bear's nose, obviously, but I didn't want it to look like too round because I feel like that would look weird. Although Beary does have a circular nose in the story game. Yeah, so I put some shine to the nose, and I decided to make him look happy actually, and give him some, like, you know, nice little cute teeth. Because I don't know, like when you think of bears, you think of them being like, you know, these cute, fuzzy, you know, cuddly, you know, things, and I wanted to, like, you know, represent that in a way, but I wanted to look like an evil bear. So yeah, the eyebrows I was messing around a lot with because, like, I didn't want one to look bigger than the other. So yeah, as you guys can see, I was messing around a lot with different things, and I almost forgot the glasses because I'm always forgetting one little feature when I always do my piggy characters, but this time I did not forget the glasses. You know, I'm glad I did not forget a feature. So yeah, at first I was going to make them look very, like, you know, big and open on one side because, you know, it's kind of busted and it does, like, you know, look very messy. I wanted to portray that, but that didn't look good to me, so I decided to keep the crooked style but also make it look a little smaller because it felt like it very strange to me. So yeah, that is what I'm doing right now here. And I will say I was going to shade glasses at first, but I got kind of lazy. So yeah, that's something that I wish I had done, but I was just so tired by the end of it, you know. It took me 4 hours, but I'm glad that I did, like, you know, work hard on this. I'm currently, you know, making like the little glass part of the glasses. You know, I had to just, you know, turn the opacity down on the white coloring. So yeah, that was very fun to do. I had never done that before, and I tried that with Mr. P last time. Well, actually I have done it before. Okay, that was a lie. I tried that with Mr. P last time, but it did not look good. Like, yeah, I could have, like, you know, made it a little more brighter. So yeah, to make it actually look like an eyepiece. So yeah, but right now we are currently trying to shade the hands, and I'm messing around with it. Like I said before, this was so strange to me because I wasn't sure how to draw them. And although the other hand doesn't look as bad, it still looks a little strange to me. I couldn't, like, you know, pinpoint what it was. Like, I don't know, like it looked a little small on one side. So yeah, I decided to just, like, leave it as it is at that point right there because I was like, okay, just forget it. Now we are currently shading again. Shading has to be one of my favorite things about making you know, art pieces. I don't know, like that's always my favorite thing, you know. Like once I'm done drawing everything, I'll just, like, you know, sit there and shade for like a good 30 minutes to an hour. So that is something that I love to do. And yeah, the shading got kind of wild on this one, I will say. At the end, you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute, but it got kind of wild. So yeah, I am currently, you know, just polishing up the sword again to make it look like that gold, you know, to give it that gold shine basically. And yeah, the shoes, I would say I could have did better on them with the shading. Like, they look very strange and odd to me. I decided to do something different, give it, like, you know, this white shine to them, and it didn't turn out the best. So yeah, it just looked like, you know, these colorful, I don't know, like colorful paint was thrown on him or something. So yeah, currently we are again trying to shade. As you guys can see, I was you know, it was messed up for me because I was like, how am I supposed to shade? It looks very off. So yeah, I did a little shading there, and yeah. Now, I actually this time decided to do something different. I decided to go ahead and get some, like, you know, white shine to the character because I felt like, you know, that would have made it pop out more. I did this with Willow actually, and I was very pleased with that. So yeah, hopefully this makes it look more realistic and it pops out more, and I hope you guys like it. And yeah, now this is the part that I was talking about earlier. This is where it gets wild and hectic, and yeah, you guys see how I'm trying to blend it, and it's just looking not the best. I was getting very frustrated at this point, you know, because I was like, okay, what am I going to do? I did not work this hard just for the art piece to get messed up. So yeah, I decided to you know, layer over it with some whites, and then just like shine, or not shine, I'm sorry, shade like the bottom of it a little bit, and then shade like the middle, just to give it like, you know, that nice effect, because, you know, I didn't want it to look like there were patches of like, you know, shade over the over that part of the coat. And yeah, so yeah guys, we are basically done right now. I'm currently putting the background in, you know, I'm tweaking some things up a little bit. And yeah, you know, there were like some patches I had to fix up, and we are currently signing the name. And yeah guys, but yeah, this was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to do this, guys. And yeah, this is Beary. Yeah guys, thank you guys so much again for watching. Here is Beary. I hope you guys like him. And yeah, let me know down below what you guys think of this on a scale from 1 to 10. And also let me know down below what is your favorite art piece of Piggy that I've done so far. Yeah guys, thank you guys so much again for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below who you guys think I should draw next, and also feel free to vote in the poll for next time. And yeah guys, I'm so glad I got to do Beary. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Mark, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!